With all the railway stocks going up by 8 to 10%, and Jeff Bezos, Amazon trying to compete against our 10-minute delivery apps like Zepto and Blinkit, we have a lot of interesting news for the day. Hey guys, welcome to Post Market Report by Goodwill, and as you can see, I have Nifty's chart today in a 15-minute time frame. Again, yet another flat closing, but however, market was a bit volatile during the day. As you can see, opened flat and closed exactly, almost exactly where it opened. But during the day, we had a slight a bit of volatility in the market. No major chart structure or anything of that sort. But if you see on the 15-minute time frame, I notice a very good consolidation pattern. That is, as you can see, a triangle pattern is being formed on a 15-minute time frame. More visible on 5 minutes, but I was showing this on 15 minutes, so you can make draw these lines properly over here. As you can see, a clear consolidation. We have a very valid trend line at the top and a support from below. So either it could, break this trend line and go upward, or it could break down and head for a downward trajectory. So with what will happen, we'll have to wait and see tomorrow itself. And next off, even Bank Nifty, if you look at it on a 5 minutes time frame, another very beautiful structure, very similar to Nifty itself. It's forming this sort of consolidation, a sideways consolidation, but clearly, as you can see, it's a triangle pattern, right? A triangle pattern, and waiting to be either broken on the upside and head upward and upward, or it could break downside and go down and down. So clearly these are two main levels that I'll be watching out myself for tomorrow, because a beautiful pattern has emerged. Clearly it is going to break either tomorrow or day after tomorrow. And next off, we have the main news of the day, that is railway stocks. As you can see, Jupiter Wagons up by 11.9%, Railtail up by 4%, and Titagar Railway Systems as well up by almost 7% today. And this is sort of a sectoral rotation, right? We sometimes notice that banking stocks go up and then auto stocks go up at the start of every month. So this is a sectoral rotation, and like that, and especially not only the sectoral rotation, the whole banking sector is on a positive mode because of the capital expenditure that government will do on this particular railway sector is expected to increase in H2, that is second half of this fiscal year, right? So clearly that is one of the main reason, and the other reason would be the union budget. So guys, remember that union budget happens every February 1st of new financial year. So even when it happens on February, it will take effect on, I think, April 1st to it will go to the next quarter. So clearly we are at December already. Union budget is almost about 2 months away. So clearly, I think the railway stocks are preparing for that rally right away itself. So that's a very interesting news in the market. Jeff Bezos led Amazon is trying to compete against our 15-minute delivery apps. Like, we already have a lot of players in the market. We have Swiggy with Instamart, Zomato with Zepto, and Blinkit. And we also have Flipkart, which, have their Flipkart minutes. And then this Big Basket, who is also trying to compete in the same industry. It's already growing at almost $6 billion with commerce market. So clearly there is enough room for, Amazon. But what is really important to understand here, guys, and why this particular news has made to the post market is because now, unlike before, Swiggy and Zomato are in the stock market. They are a listed company. Clearly, these are their counterparts: Instamart, Blinkit, Zepto. So now, clearly, this will affect if Amazon comes to this market, and Amazon is already they are a big giant in all of this delivery packaging, delivering anything of that sort, right? So clearly, they'll have an edge over these small companies. So I mean, clearly Swiggy is not a small company, but compared to Amazon, it is, right? So clearly, this is a new competitor in the market and a very worthy competitor as well. So clearly, market is will take a note of this. I'm pretty sure that's why you could see a bit of a volatility in all the Swiggy and Zomato stocks today as well. And next off, we have a PNC Infra, one of the retail favorite stock, I must say, which is up by 12% today. And this is basically because they completed a highway project in Uttar Pradesh, and they completed it way ahead of its schedule. So when these companies, especially infrastructure companies, complete a project well ahead of the schedule, they get a bonus for completing it early. And the same has happened with the PNC Infra as well, when they made some bypass highway in Uttar Pradesh. So clearly, this is a good news for the stock. Their next quarterly results will be up by whatever the amount that they'll receive as a compensation from the government of Uttar Pradesh. Now, next off, you can actually see the chart as well. On 20th of November, we had a bit of negative news in the market regarding PMC Infratech. So we had seen quite a bit of fall. But then after the earnings report, they were quite well. They were not too good, not too bad. But now clearly this news is a keeping their investors faith alive, I must say, because look at the volume indicator over there, a huge rise in volumes and price. So next off, we have Swan Energy, again up by 11%. I noticed for the last couple of trading sessions, Swan Energy is one among the top gainers every day. In fact, it's up 35% in just 1 month. So and there's no major news about the share either. It's just trading with very high volumes. Clearly, some new investors are entering into Swan Energy, and as you can see, you can even see the chart as well. It was headed on a sort of a lower lows on a downward trajectory, but for the last a few months, I mean last 30 days, you can see the chart making higher and higher with extremely high volumes on, as you can see on the downside part of the chart. And next off we have Vedanta, which is actually becoming one among the stock who gives a good dividend deal for investors at 8.1%, well above what you get as FD in any bank. So clearly a large cap stock. Vedanta has given 8% dividend, announced it today. I'm guessing it will be distributed within 2 months. And next off, we have Asian Granite. The stock actually zoomed 6% today. Basically, they have set up some JV with so investments, and it's basically a UK client stone company. So clearly, this is a positive news. So we saw the stock surge by about 6% intraday. And so if you can even see the chart over here, stock was headed in a very downward trajectory, and there was a bit of a murmur about the particular news in the market at the start of this month. But clearly today, that news has been confirmed. It is followed by huge volumes. However, stock did plunge a little bit at the closing, but still volumes, give me a little bit of faith in the news. And next off, I have important news coming from the data from the Association of Mutual Fund. So every month, they release some sort of interesting news and tadbits and trends in the market that is going on. And clearly, apparently, gold ETFs have surged by 4 times. That means people used to buy 300 crores worth of gold ETF, but in the last couple of months, they're buying for about 1,200 crore. That's a 400% increase. So clearly, investors have regained their faith in gold. Even gold prices have surged to an all-time high, especially because of all this economical wars and uncertainty that is there in the overall world market. So gold has become quite a good of an investment. As you can see, I also have a detailed data of how, as you can see, the yellow line represents how much money people used to buy as gold ETF. So clearly, the number has gone up by a huge amount, almost by 400 times.
If you're a trader following market calls and tips for day trading, use our tool RNT, Research and Trade. All you have to do is link RNT to your trading account, then just sit and relax. Turn trading into business at app.gwcindia.live. Check out description for more details.
Disclaimer: investments in the securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.